Hey everyone, this is Paul with your Bold Profits Daily. Today I want to give you a phenomenal investment, and this investment, and listen pretty carefully, I believe is the only stock you need to own for the coming end to the trade war. Now, those of you that follow what has been going on in the world of finance and money and all of those things know that the United States and China have been locked in this trade war. And President Trump has been tweeting stuff, and the Chinese government has tried to do all kinds of things, and they've been butting heads. However, if you watched the Bold Profits Daily Market Talk yesterday, you heard me say that the conditions are now ripe because of all kinds of problems with the Chinese economy, that I believe that China is going to come to the table and put a deal on the table that President Trump and the US government are going to be willing to accept. And so if you go back to the end of last year, you'll see that I mentioned several times that people buy into this particular ETF, and that is the Vanguard Industrials ETF. And that's because I really believe that when we have the trade war settled, where the United States and China can come together and agree that these are the rules that they are both going to follow when they trade with each other, this particular ETF, which has the ticker symbol VIS, which is the Vanguard Industrials ETF, is going to take off. And that's because there are a lot of companies in this index that actually sell things to China, and they have suffered as a result of the trade war going on. And with the settlement will come what always happens in the stock market, which is that people will anticipate that the future growth is going to be greater, that the future earnings is going to be greater, and next what happens is the stock goes up. And so if you look in the Industrials ETF, it's got a mix of all kinds of companies, including one company that is in my Profits Unlimited portfolio, which is an industrials company. However, it is also a robotics company, and it's also an Internet of Things company. And yes, we put it in a little bit early. So this is my way of putting in a shameless plug for Profits Unlimited, which is my flagship service, largely covers large cap stocks. If you're interested in this stock pick, subscribe and you'll see it in there. Also want to quickly mention to all of you that my publisher is holding their flagship, their best conference in September. It's called Total Wealth Symposium. It is unbelievable. It's phenomenal. Every year that I've attended, it's been great. It's sold out. So please look out for emails telling you about the Total Wealth Symposium. It happens in the middle of September, so look out for that. And of course, go ahead and buy even one share of the Vanguard Industrials ETF and wait for the news where the deal is going to come and this ETF just shoots higher. So that's my Bold Profits Daily for you this week. I'll have another one for you next week. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, like, and comment, and come back next week. Until then, this is Paul saying bye.